A gentle sloth named Sammy lived in the heart of a vibrant forest. Sammy had recently moved to Animal Town, a bustling place with various animals. Unlike Sammy, the animals in this town were always in a hurry, rushing from one thing to the next. On the other hand, Sammy preferred to move slowly and carefully, enjoying every step along the way. However, life in Animal Town was not easy for Sammy. While other animals quickly bought their fruits at the market and rushed off, Sammy struggled to count his coins.
Why am I so slow?
He often wondered, feeling frustrated when he couldn't keep up with the fast pace around him. Sammy's best friend, Lenny the crocodile, had already found new friends who enjoyed playing fast games and running around the town square. Sammy tried to join them once, but quickly became tired and couldn't keep up. Feeling left out, he began spending more time with his neighbor, Timmy the turtle. Like Sammy, Timmy enjoyed life at a slower pace. Together, they would sit quietly under the big oak tree, sometimes talking and watching the time go by. Despite Timmy's company, Sammy couldn't shake the feeling that he didn't fit in.
Am I too slow for this world?
He was feeling anxious and worried that he didn't belong in Animal Town. One day, excitement spread through the town as the annual animal marathon was announced. Every animal in town was excited, ready to participate in the big event. Lenny and his new friends were eager to race, and even Timmy planned to join.
I'm too slow for a marathon.
Come on, Sammy. Let's walk together. It's not about winning. It's about enjoying the journey.
When the marathon day arrived, all the animals lined up at the starting point. The whistle blew, and the cheetahs, wolves, and horses sprinted ahead, disappearing down the path in a flash. Sammy and Timmy started walking at their usual slow pace, far behind the other animals. At first, Sammy felt embarrassed.
We're so far behind.
Look at those beautiful flowers. And can you hear the birds singing in the trees?
Sammy stopped for a moment and looked around. The flowers were bright and colorful, and the birds were chirping joyfully. Sammy hadn't noticed any of this before because he had been so focused on keeping up with the others. As they continued walking, Sammy and Timmy came across Snail, who had also fallen behind. The three of them continued at their own pace, chatting and laughing as they went. They shared stories and admired the view, enjoying every part of the journey. They passed a small stream where frogs hopped from rock to rock and butterflies fluttered. With each step, Sammy felt more relaxed, and his worries about being too slow faded away. He realized that he was having fun, even though he wasn't racing like the other animals. When they finally reached the top of the trail, they were met with a breathtaking view of the entire forest below. None of the faster animals had seen it because they had raced ahead too quickly to notice. Sammy, Timmy, and Snail stood there, enjoying the beauty and feeling proud of how far they had come. As they neared the finish line, something surprising happened. The other animals, who had already completed the race, began to cheer for them. Lenny and his friends rushed over to congratulate Sammy and his slow-paced companions.
You might not have been the fastest, but you enjoyed the race more than anyone else, and that's what matters.
At that moment, Sammy understood something important. Life wasn't about how fast you moved. It was about how much you enjoyed the journey. Everyone had their own pace, and that was okay. Sammy realized that just because others were rushing didn't mean he had to follow. Walking at his own pace and appreciating the little things along the way was more important. From that day on, Sammy no longer worried about being slow. Whenever he felt anxious about keeping up with others, he reminded himself to pause, take a deep breath, and look around. He found joy in simple moments, like quiet afternoons with Timmy, listening to the birds, or enjoying the forest's calm. Over time, Sammy even made new friends who appreciated his thoughtful, slow approach to life. They often joined him and Timmy for peaceful walks, and sometimes even Lenny slowed down to spend time with them. Sammy learned that everyone moves at their speed, which made life interesting. In Animal Town, Sammy stopped rushing and no longer worried about being the slowest. Instead, he focused on enjoying the present, knowing that it was okay to take things slow. Whenever challenges arose, Sammy found he could handle them better by staying calm and enjoying the process, rather than trying to rush through everything. And so, Sammy continued to live happily and move at his own pace, making new friends and always remembering to be present and enjoy life's little moments. He realized that life wasn't a race. It was a journey meant to be savored, step by step.